Hey, Roll Rough Riders. This is Mademoiselle Mosley again. I hope everybody is doing fine tonight. I want to talk about trapped energy. You know, when you go through trauma and you may not know how to deal with it because you probably don't even know what it is. At the time most of our trauma happened to us, we had no name for it. Even though there was a name for it, we, the ones that were traumatized, didn't understand what it was called. We can recall what happened sometimes that day, the person, and the situation, but we still have not put a name to the trauma. So when the trauma happens, it becomes trapped energy because you don't know what to do with it because you don't know what it's called. So, where does the trapped energy go that has gotten trapped in you? And how does it get released? That's what we need to know now. We didn't know to ask the questions or to think about that at the time because we're too busy trying to make sense out of the nonsense. And the trapped energy that you had at the time made you make all the faulty decisions that you made in your life. Choosing the people that you chose, wearing the clothes that you wear, dealing with the people that you surround yourself with on a romantic level as well as a friendship level, getting into mischief because you don't know how to direct the energy. You don't even realize the energy is trapped. And the energy that is trapped has trapped you. To get the trapped energy out, you have to find out how you were trapped. What is it that trapped you? So you'll know how to get out of the trap. That's something we've never learned. We learned through our trauma how to trap other people through us being trapped, but we have not learned how to get out of the trap that trapped us, that energy. And a lot of our trapped energy was forced. It was forced energy. Anything that is forced upon someone, you don't really know how to deal with it because you're not ready to deal with it. It's a surprise in the person who got you in the trap and what they did to trap you that you didn't know was a trap. But now you're trying to figure out how to get out of the trap. Being that you fought for the energy not to enter, that once entered you, you sealed yourself so tight. And what you think has made you hostage, you actually don't realize you have taken it hostage because you, the one, won't let it go because you don't know how to let it go. You're afraid to open up the trap door. You're afraid to open up the trap house. Because if you open up the trap house, you're fearful that if you opened up, something else is going to come in. That's why you close it so tight. That's why the energy is so trapped. It's because you've tucked it away so neatly and so deeply till you can't, or you don't know how, or you don't want to let it go, because if you let it go, then who am I after I let the trapped energy go? Then there's a whole space. What will take its place? If you don't heal, it's going to fill with some more trapped energy. You have to fill it with some positivity. And we often think like, how do we get out of this mindset that we have been set up in, the trap that has trapped us? How do we get out of it? How do we get out the trap house? It's in our house and it's trapped. How do we get out of the trapped house? To find your way out is to take the same steps you took to get in, to get out. Yes. So that means that you have to go back to the same steps that it took you to get in and back your way out. You know how they say they got the 12-step program, and you go through all these steps, and once you get all the steps, you should be been healed. You got to go back down those steps, not away from them. That means you're running. We ain't running. We finna face this thing so we can erase this thing. No longer will we be trapped. And allow our trauma to end us. We're going to face this thing so we can erase this thing. You know, I thought about this video, and I'm going to call this video the Trap House. If y'all had ever been to a real trap house, I have. It's a lot of stuff in that house. That's how you get trapped. If you don't do this, they got this. If you don't do that, they got that. If they don't, whatever it is that you need, they got it. That's how you get trapped. But my trap house stands for this. Trials, recognized amongst people. All of us people recognize trials amongst one to another. We all got them. Sometimes we get together when we was about out there doing the thing, and what do? We smoke and we talk about our trauma. We drink and we talk about our trauma. We have sex, then we pillow talk and we talk about our trauma. Trials recognized amongst people. That's the trap. We got to get out of talking about them and wallowing in them in the mud and face that so we can erase that. I hope that helped y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, get it before it gets you. I'm out.